Just mute down.
I'll try and be loud.
Rolling. Okay. Hi, and how are you? How's it being back in the Philippines?
Yeah,
Just a few days to go before the competition.
yeah.
Yeah, how are you feeling?
I'm really good. I'm so happy to be back here in the Philippines. I haven't been back since 2019, so it's really good to see my family and have the first competition here. I'm so excited.
We saw you had a brief reunion with them. How does that feel knowing that they get to see you in action a little later?
Yeah, my whole family's here to watch. They're going to watch the little dives here and coming to the competition next week. So it's really special to me. Like, they're the reason why I dive. I'm doing it for my family.
It's kind of strange because swimming is one thing. How do you discover that you have a talent for diving?
Well, I did gymnastics from a really young age. My parents actually put me in there when I was 4 years old because I couldn't walk straight. I was really clumsy, but then from gymnastics I tried diving, and that's how I fell in love with being in the water, traveling, doing flips, and then I discovered cliff diving, and this is really my true passion.
So it wasn't always the high dive. You did the 10-meter boards before.
Yeah, I did the springboard and the platform when I was in high school. I definitely loved that, but I loved the challenge of the higher heights. Even though I'm scared of heights still, it still terrifies me, but I also love, pushing myself and learning,
How do you overcome that? Because if you're scared, it must be something that you have to overcome every single time you go up there.
Yeah, it's lots of practice and lots of visualizations. I will practice just closing my eyes and pretending I'm doing the dive. But then also, lots of repetition in the pool, and I've worked with sports psychologists to understand my body and my fears and how to manage them as well.
Do you think the gymnastics background give you, just that little bit of an edge? Because it is a bit of an acrobatic sport.
Yes,
also.
definitely having gymnastics in my background really helped because you do a lot of feet first landing, and having that aerial awareness, doing the flips and twists really helps.
So when you were doing the springboard, that was head first and then feet first. How long did it take before you got used to the difference and the changes, and I guess how you get the dive done?
Yeah, it's very different coming from the springboard to the high diving. We're landing head first rather than feet first, and it's like marathon and sprinting. They're very different, similar movements, but I just had to learn.
Just a final thing from me. You said earlier there's a hope that it will be an Olympic sport. Do you think the recent inclusion of sports like skateboarding and surfing, does that boost the hopes that one day we'll get to see something like this at the Olympics?
Yeah, definitely. Definitely having these X sports coming into the Olympics has really brought my hopes up. I'm really hoping that'll be in the Olympics, and fingers crossed.
Thank you so much.
That's okay.
Thank you.